finished off the 4 new villains of Wrath of the Cosmos. We've defeated Deadline, we defeated Infinitor, we defeated Kagura Warfang and Progeny, but there's still one left. Infinitor, the Tormented Ally, aka Heroic Infinitor. So, what this does is, at the start of the game, he enters play Tormented Ally side up. All the crushing cages are removed from the game entirely, so we don't even have to deal with him. He only has a 22-card deck. Then we reveal cards from the villain deck until there are H manifestations, or in this case, number of heroes in play, are revealed and put into play. Other revealed cards are then shuffled back into the deck. All manifestations are indestructible. All manifestations have damage reduction 1. But if there are ever no manifestations in play, we win, period. So the goal is to save him from the manifestations. Infinitor is a hero, meaning the manifestations will attack him as though he were a hero. Damage dealt by Infinitor is +1. If Infinitor would be destroyed, he flips instead. And if a manifestation with 1 or fewer HP is dealt damage by Infinitor, it's put under him, so essentially removed from the game. And at the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals 1 manifestation, 2 melee damage. And on advanced mode, he takes extra damage, so we want to be careful about that. Then, if he actually is defeated, he becomes overcome by manifestations. He heals up to 90, blows up all the manifestations in play. Then he heals all the heroes, and then keeps blowing up manifestations and healing himself every time they come out. But he's also going to be dealing a whole bunch of damage every turn to the heroes. So we need to be very careful about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get over there and switch. Alright, so we need a team of heroes to fight him. So obviously we got to bring along Captain Cosmic. It's time to redeem the brother. Now, we also want to bring in some decent AoE damage, because the manifestation... So basically someone who can do at least 2 damage in AoE. Tempest is actually not a bad idea, because Grievous Hailstorm will deal 1 damage to all the manifestations. So let's go ahead and bring him along. Just regular Tempest, not Sacrifice, because Sacrifice doesn't really have a lot of health. And then let's also bring along Skyscraper, because her huge side, she can Sonic Clap the manifestations away. And then for our last hero, because 4 seems to be the right number of heroes. Let's see. Let's bring along Argent Adept, actually, because Argent Adept has a lot of really nice healing. And then finally, as for the environment we want to fight at, so we need a place that's friendly to the heroes. So actually, let's go to Insula Primalis, because the dinosaurs are going to go after the manifestations, since they'll all be low health targets. So I don't know if Captain Cosmic needs to be in the lead, but it seems to be a construct has to deal the final blow. All right. Oh, how heartwarming. All right, let's see, what do we have to start with? We've got Augmented Ally, Vitality Conduit, Wounding Barrier. That would be really good to put on Infinitor. Let's see. Genebound Shackles, that would be really good for Tempest, because that'll let him hit the manifestations with his Squall ability. Let's see. Skyscraper. Oh, we got Proportionist, so that's good. And then... let's see. Alright, so... we're off to a bit of a slow start with Argent Adept. Uh-oh, Lambent Reaper. Well, they're going to go after Argent Adept first. So, Recolescent Hellion, so here come all the manifestations. So we get to hit something. So let's just go ahead and hit a... let's hit a Lambent Reaper, because these things need to go away. Oh, no, Ocular Swarm. We need to get rid of Ocular Swarms. They are like priority number 1, because they'll be playing extra cards. Alright, so... oh, actually, Wounding Barrier might not be a good idea, because Infinitor's one-shots will make him deal damage to himself, which will cause Wounding Barrier to hit him in response. So let's actually put the Vitality Conduit on Infinitor. So that will keep Infinitor healthy. And let's put Destructive Response into play, sure. Might not deal a whole bunch of damage, but... Okay, so Genebound Shackles. Let's go ahead and start squalling. First the Lambent Reaper. Yes, it has the highest HP, so take 2 damage. Hellion. Yes, it is highest HP. And these guys are only going to take 1, which is unfortunate. But that still put them down in a little bit better range. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get out Proportionist and draw some cards. So Skyscraper's going to need another turn to set up. That Thorathian Monolith is actually going to be really useful, because that will let us, that'll let her soak the damage that Infinitor would take. So we'll start off with an Arcane Cadence. Let's see here. Oh, Bulwark. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put Flare into play. Supertonic on top. Sarabande on the bottom. Pitch this Zero and put out Counterpoint Bulwark. And then let's say that Infinitor and Argent Adept each have damage reduction 1 until my next turn. So this will help keep Infinitor alive. Oh, I should have put it on the Vitality Conduit. Oh well. And there's a Pterodactyl Teeth. That thing needs to go. Well, yeah, it needs to go away because of Argent Adept's Instruments, Skyscraper's Links, and Tempest's Genebound Shackles. Alright, top card is a Lambent Reaper, which goes into play. And then he gets to play another card, which is an Ocular Swarm. Yay! Alright, he doesn't have any manifestations low enough to get rid of, so let's just hit this Lambent Reaper. Alright, well, we'll ping the Thief, and then nothing else is taking damage. You'd think, except that every turn he's getting a manifestation out. So what you really want is you want to clear all the manifestations right away, and then hope he flips one of his AoE cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and put out an Augmented Ally and give that to Skyscraper. And then we will peek. Oh, Autonomous Blade. That will definitely go in play, and let's give it to Infinitor! Alright, so now we've got Reclaim from the Deep. Cosmic will get back his Vitality Conduit. Argent Adept will get back his Arcane Cadence. Tempest will draw a card, and... oh! Cleansing Downpour. That seems fair. Alright. Put... oh! That was a hold on. I was not paying attention to what's in play. Use power. Let's try that again. Alright. Squall. Hit this guy first. Then this guy. Then we hit this guy. Yes, you are the highest HP. Now we can put these guys down to 0. Just choose for me. Yes. So these guys are at 0, so if Infinitor flips one of his AoE cards, he'll clear all of these 0 health manifestations. Alright, so let's pitch a Tectonic Chokeslam. Draw some cards. And then we will Colossal Left Hook to hit... oh, it doesn't matter the order. Alright. So let's see, that thing's gonna go away. Oh, we might actually just win right now. Well, it really depends on what Infinitor flips on his next turn. Let's pitch you and go to Thorathian Monolith. And then we will Concussive Clap. And all that damage is just going to get soaked by Skyscraper. Alright, so if Infinitor flips any of his damaging one-shots, we win. So let's just throw out the bell. Alright, so set Skyscraper to damage reduction 1. So now she has damage reduction 3, and give Infinitor damage reduction. And then let's give Argonet up the card. Sure, doesn't matter. Alright, let's see what happens. Here comes a Velociraptor pack, and the letter's going to go after one of the low target, or one of the negative manifestations. Alright, Machinations. And Whispers of Oblivion, that works too. So Infinitor is going to deal 2 or 1 damage to all of the manifestations. And then we will hit this guy. And we just won, because this will clear out all of the manifestations. Let's make sure, and there is goes the last one. Boom! We saved him. Well, that was surprisingly fast, actually. I was not expecting it to be over that quickly. Alright. So, that was Heroic Infinitor, where we saved him from himself. Now that we've done all of the heroes, or all of the villains of the game on normal mode, it's time for advanced mode. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you in a